Welcome back, YouTube. I'm Damsel, and you're watching Oxygen Not Included. Today we are hoping to get into settling more of our second planetoid, as well as hopefully some materials science. As you can see, I queued this up right before the start of the episode. I'm learning that in order to keep the episode running, running nonstop, it's kind of difficult with this many dupes because they get stuff done really fast, and then I have to constantly queue up more stuff for them. So I think I'm going to start queuing up a few things in between episodes. I'm not going to play any actual time because I feel like, again, with, 100 dupes, a disaster could happen at any moment, and I wouldn't want you guys to miss it. But I also want to be able to keep these episodes on the shorter side, and there is a constant need for me to be building things. Like a non-stop need, or else we're gonna have 1,000 idle dupes. Speaking of, time to teleport. So I think I'm gonna start, just in between episodes, trying to schedule a few things, like all of this, and hopefully that can just help keep us on track. I'm gonna make this a higher priority to demo because we need to put another bed in here. Now I hope Ruby likes it here. Oh, we don't need to put another bed. There's a bed down there. Just kidding. So yeah, as you can see, I queued all of this up. And I've queued up a bunch of stuff on the other planetoid as well. So hopefully that can keep us moving, keep the dupes busy and happy, and also give you guys the opportunity to see everything and not have the episodes drag on for far, far too long. That's my goal. We'll see how it goes. If you absolutely hate this approach, just let me know in the comments if you don't think that it's a good idea, but I think it will be good. But yeah, I'm open to feedback. I'm definitely gonna disconnect this for now. I don't want this powered just yet. I just want to get it built. Part of that is going to be, yes, here we go. Gossman, what you doing? You're built. Gossman? You good, bro? That was weird. Super weird. Oh man, I'm a bit nervous that I might have put this in the wrong place. Probably fine. Pitcher pump, or I mean bottle emptier, same diff. Not really same diff, but. All right, let's see. Remembering where we're at in a couple days. So I'm wanting to place Wheezeworts here to get some radiation for this guy, which will then feed over into this material study terminal. And then if it goes through the study terminal and doesn't get used, it'll go out and away. Speaking of not getting used, I should probably go ahead and put in this automation. Let's look at this overview. Sends a green signal when storage is full. Okay, yeah, so we want a red signal when storage is full. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little not gate action here. I don't want that with iron, actually. Cancel. Here we go. I would like to do this with gold since we have tons of it for free. Gold not gate. Hook up these wires. And then, yeah, as soon as we can get some Wheezeworts planted, that should be good to go. I kind of want to wait to plant the Wheezeworts, though, until we've gotten maybe at least one bomb lily room going. Or, well, we just at least need access to some phosphorite. Well, I guess I could see how much I have. Well, we've got 19 tons right now. That's not awful. All right, I guess we could get started then. Oh, or not, because we already got to get another dupe. Okay, Kitchen Men is biohazardous, but I like 11 excavation. Oh, actually, we're putting this dupe on the other. We're putting this dupe on Madoni. Madoni? Madini? Okay, we got an operator. Ooh, operator could be nice. Shabby dresser, squeamish. Honestly, all these dupes are great. Building, suit wearing, and cooking. Devin is pretty versatile. Should we take Devin? I think I like Devin. Ooh, there we go. I like Devin because we can put them into a lot of different things depending on our needs. And this colony right now could probably best use a cook and or a builder, but I think a cook. All right, welcome in, Devin. Let's give you, that schedule's fine. Let's give you some priorities. It's a different Devin. Oh gosh. Cooking. Let's give you a skill. Right. We don't have anything for Devin to cook just yet, but eventually we will. Eventually. Oh, we gotta decon this thing. Yeah, we got some glass from deconstructing these windows, which is nice. Right. They should have plenty of work over there. It would be cool if you could see the alerts, certain alerts from other planets. For instance, I would like to know if I had idle dupes anywhere, but I also can kind of understand why it's separate. Oh, we've got 3 wart seeds. That's enough to get started. I don't think that's enough to plant. Is it? Can we plant 0.01 of a seed? Oh, we're about to find out. I hate that the fish ate some of the wart seeds. That's really unfortunate, but it is what it is. No, food decay. Oh. Well, over here, that's fine and makes more sense. Okay, that's acceptable. Wouldn't be acceptable back home. Would not be cool if that happened back home. Okay. There's all that. So I'm hoping that they stay relatively happy over here. I should also probably mop this up. Hopefully they don't go too crazy. All right, so this... Ooh, this is kind of... You know what? It's kind of ready to rock. We got radiation. We got everything. Now, the dupes are going to have to run through here, which is... not ideal. Maybe I should have built it on the other side, but I didn't, so it is what it is. Let's look at our research tab. So the main reason that I set this up is because I realized that in order to build the fish, infinite fish tank thing that I want to build, I'm definitely going to need this solid filter. Well, I don't absolutely have to have it, but it helps. So yeah, I'm going to try to grab this first, and then I'm hoping that we have enough data cards lying around, which we probably have a few. Data banks. We have 25 right now, it says. Wait. Yeah. It always confuses me how up here it says a different thing on the units. Alright, so I kind of want to stick around here and see how this goes. 126 per cycle. That's pretty solid. I'm gonna make this a 7 so that when it gets any rad bolts, the dupes are quick to go research. No, they're picking up the ice. That's why this was sweep only. Well, at least this smaller chunk of ice will melt faster, I guess. Oh, man. Oh, well, it is what it is. You know what I could do? There we go. And we got 2 chunks. Alright, I want to put a Wheezewort here as well, but we're going to have to find another one. I know, I mean, we have lots more. It's just a question of which one's going to be the easiest to get to. We kind of blocked this off on purpose, but this area is not blocked off. So, and there's one down here. Let's see, we could go wander along here. It'd be nice to see what's in this room anyway. And then we could, let's see. We could sneak down here, break through there. Continue to, well, this is all granite, which I don't mind digging up as much. Honestly, I don't mind digging up anything. It's fine. Okay. And then we'll get that Wheezewort eventually. The dupes do work fast. For sure. That can be deconstructed. That's why I've got to give them some work to do when, like, when I'm not live, because otherwise they would complete everything I built way faster than I'm capable of building it. We even have idle dupes right now. Oh wait, that's on the other. Oh wait, it does show on the other planet. Oh no. It does show. Good. Okay, well see, they need more stuff to do already. Oh, the radiation actually is pretty bad. Okay, well, don't know what to say about that. Copy these settings, paste that along. We probably want to get a kitchen going soon, and we also need to think about a kitchen. Let's see, kitchen, dining room. That's not what they're called, but kitchen, great hall, etc. The great hall could take up one of these entire rooms because we are gonna have a lot of dupes here. And then oxygen. How are we gonna do oxygen over here? We're gonna use this water geyser. And, oh, this is flooded. It's not great. Gonna use the water geyser, electrolyzer, etc. That's gonna be the play. So we need to get that uncovered and get that going. Is this gonna all fall through? I hope not. It's not the end of the world if it does, but I would like for it to not. We have so many Paku over here too. Maybe this is where we need to put the infinite Paku. Or we could put one, oh, it fell. We could put one on each planet, I guess. No reason not to. But yeah, even before we get the electrolyzer going, we may need some additional oxygen sources. We're gonna have to keep an eye on that over there. Right, everyone's eating, everyone's happy. This has got rad bolts. How's the research? Hey, it's already getting done. Okay, we like that. What we don't like though is that I think I'm gonna deconstruct. Okay, wait. Deconstruct this tile and let them walk. Well, Marie, how bad did you just get irradiated just now? 32 rads? Let's just keep an eye on Marie over here. I think they're fine. They can handle 32 rads. Well, don't stop and breathe right there. Marie, you're kidding me. Okay. Oh, you know what? It's because of the CO2. All right, so let's go ahead and throw in an airflow tile down here. Right along there. Oh, the CO2 can fall down here where it belongs. And we can dig out the rest of this. Good, 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 good. We do have plastic as well, so we can start doing some really cool projects. We basically have everything now. We have access to steel, we've got plastic. So at this point, we can kind of start building, you know, whatever we want. Oh, they're killing me how they keep standing up there. Is what it is, though. Well, they're almost to the squeeze board. Oh, there you go, Rowan. Nice. Okay, let's get that planted. Oh. It's not ready to be planted yet. Come on now. I guess I could just copy these settings. There we go. Carrying the seed right there. No seed available. Full of it. I did learn my lesson though. Next time I'll have the dupes not walk past this. So I should have put it on this side. Brought the bolts over and then this and then going back out that way. But, you know, next time. If anyone gets radiation sickness, maybe we'll adjust things, but I think I'm just going to try to Leave it be. Oh gosh, look at them go. See, we already have to give them more projects. They are just so quick. They're so quick to get stuff done. All right, we gotta deconstruct this now. And we'll add another tile in here. And I'm hoping to not get any more dupes on this side. At least not for a while. That's my hope. But I don't know if that'll be possible. I definitely need to give these guys another project, though. They could be doing lots. What do I want them to be doing? Oh, man. I don't even know. Keep going. Oh, wait. No, I do know. I do know. I want them doing this. I want water in here. We want water in here. We want to dig this out. And we want to start making some Dreco areas. I hesitate to say ranches because they're going to be wild Drecos. But we're just going to let them have the balm lilies and just make us some phosphorite. And if we want to, that way also, if we get too many tame ones over here, we can move them into those ranches. Instead of having to eat the eggs. I mean, I guess we don't have to eat the eggs, but, you know, I don't want them starving to death either. All right, and our sage hatches are doing a great job on that polluted dirt. This polluted dirt down here could probably use another sage hatch. 2 of them seem to be able to eat all of it, but 1 is not quite enough. Good, good, good. Let's get a bit more water in here. Oh, I disconnected that guy, and I didn't realize that water would still be brought over. So, there's that. And that conductive wire. And please, ice, melt. I'm begging ya. It's down to 5 degrees, and this one's getting closer to melting for sure. Let's get this water in here. I'm excited for this. That is going pretty well. We're gonna need some atmosuit docks. Just 1? I guess just 1. And what I may do is make this a couple... Yeah, we'll just do 1. 1 dock and then the 1 checkpoint for now. Let's make another copper suit. And maybe let's see what we can do down here. I think we need to make some more copper. Oop, thought it was clicked right here. Keyboard doesn't want to cooperate. Someone's idle. Research is complete. Research is complete. Let's go. Okay. I hadn't heard that sound in so long, I forgot what it meant. I was thinking maybe we were due for another dupe already. Which we probably almost are. Let's see. Yeah, 0.6 cycles. Oh, we got new blueprints. Let's go. Some pants. Love it. All right. All right, no one should be idle over here, so that's probably over on Medino, whatever it is. How did we get water down here? Gosh, who even knows? Let's dig that out so that hopefully it's easier to mop this up. And we could continue going for space. You know what? That reminds me. Did we find the teleporters for items on the other planet yet? I'm not sure that we did. Why? What? Is that broken? Looks broken how it's dropping the water bottles like that. Does it always do that? I've just never looked so close. Dig that out. What else could we have them do over here? The water geyser's right here, which is kind of annoying. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to deconstruct these 2 ladder tiles. I'm going to put in a floor for this tank so that we can get to this water geyser underneath. So I'll just replace... Well, I don't really need to replace the abyssalite tiles, but I'll throw a tile down there. And then I'll throw tiles across here. Like this. And dig through here. I want to use up all the water that's in this tank. Because it's got germs in it, so I want to use it up instead of trying to mix it with the other water. If I can. I mean, it's not really the end of the world, but I'd like to try to keep it clean. The other thing I should have them do... Hop back over here. Alright, I want them to do this research. I guess they... Ooh, let's get the steam engines. Get the steam engines. That's a quick one. And then we need to place the data bank research thing. Stations. This. Virtual planetarium. Man. We lost our lab bonus because of our one dupe that needs to sleep in the light. I could build them a light, though. I could build them their own bedroom with a light. Maybe that's a good call. We could put it down here. Alright. We'll use this ceiling light. We'll throw that here. This is going to be a big bedroom. That's fine. You know what? Here, I'll make it one smaller. And that way, if we get any more dupes that don't like the dark, we can also throw them in here. That way we can have our laboratory back. And then we can also go ahead and build that last science building right in this space. Alright, so whose bed is this? Camille? Camille... Wait, which one? 21. Right. Decom this guy. There we go. So I guess I can see idle dupes anywhere. I just got to keep an eye on that left side. Who do we want? Okay, another person who's scared of the dark. Oh, I'm on the wrong place. Back over here. Who do we want? Ooh, a farmer. Farmer would be nice. They like rocks. Always cool. Decreased machinery is fine. And unempathetic is also fine. Oh man, farming or ranching, that's tough because the rancher could farm too. I think I'm gonna take the rancher because they're a quick learner, which is really good. So Otto, welcome in. All right, let's get our dining hall put in. And they're gonna need furniture. They're gonna need a water cooler. Which, where's the middle? Is it there? Yep. Nailed it. Pressure damage. Ah, crap. Cancel then. Wait, how did this get... Deconstruct it. I guess we need to use another something. I didn't realize it was so... Okay, let's just put airflow tiles in. Put in airflow tiles instead. I didn't realize that such a small pool would potentially cause pressure damage like that. It surprises me. I'm wondering where we're getting all this clean oxygen from. I guess we've got oxalate in some places. I'm just like shocked to see any clean oxygen. What are you doing here? Okay, oh, I forgot to do the schedule and priorities. Okay, so it was Otto. Let's move Otto down here. Okay, and actually let's move Devin down here. Devin. Well, go to schedule 2. I meant 3. Go to 3. Okay. Keeping this one open. Priorities for Otto is going to be farming and ranching. Skills. Auto. Farming. Okay. Now we're talking. Look at our rooms. Oh, shoot. We broke 2 of our rooms. Let's make this, let's disable this building. There we go. It's starting to look a tiny bit more like a base. Not a lot, but a little bit. Missing a decor item. Right. Furniture. Let's do a hanging pot. And then... who's radiated? Is it Marie? I think they're fine. They're fine. Let's not worry about it. Oh no, they need... see, they constantly need projects. It's impossible to keep... I feel like to keep the game running and keep them busy. Well, we could expand this out just a little. But then it would include blocking this off. Where does this even go? Into there, and then it gets a sieve. Okay, so that's fine. This is almost gone. And when it's gone, we can definitely change some stuff up. Let's dig down through here. This will stay blocked off over here, which is fine. That's what we want. But I think we're gonna have to... oh wait, we never got in here. Submit bioscan. These are sometimes strange about how they work. Alright, and let's get that planetarium built. Stations, virtual planetarium. There we go. Now, there's a lot of potential power on this wire, but hardly any power is normally getting used. But we do need to keep an eye on that. Hey, one of our ices melted. Love to see it. That makes our water a little bit colder again, which means we can get lots more free gold before we have to actually do anything over here. Oh, and this is finally cleared out. Oh my gosh. All right, let's get these. Let's close this up. Continue. Well, no. We need to insulate these in first. Research complete. Okay, so I'm going to go for this solid management. And I want to look for the item teleporters. Inspect. 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 Okay. Can you inspect this? Nope. If we don't... I feel like we haven't found either one of the item teleporters over here, which means we kind of just need to do a little bit more exploration, which... no, here's one. Okay. Activate. Alright, so this is to load from this side. But do we have the receiving one? I don't think so. Okay, what did we find? Inspect. Inspect. Alright, here's a lot more data banks for us. Rummage and rummage. Alrighty. I definitely think it's time that we try to get up to space as well. There's just so much crap. There's so much chlorine everywhere. There's just so many... oh my gosh, I took my eye off the ball. No! Deconstruct it. Well, at least it's feeding right back into water, basically. Deliver a suit. I don't like that the water hasn't gone over to this other tile. What's that about? Oh, it's because it's got CO2 there. Okay, so we'll deliver the suit, and then we'll dig into here. That should adjust, and the water should be able to flow over. No researchers assigned. Someone needs data analysis. Okay. We can do that, I'm pretty sure. Ah, man, so expensive. Marie or... Albert doesn't have the skills available, so Marie it is. Marie. I like the black hat more. There you go, Marie. Okay, there we go. There's a good liquid lock. And I have regrets. There we go. Let's put that tile in there. And we can mop this up. And we can put in the ammo suit checkpoints, which is gonna need power. Well, we're gonna need oxygen as well. Okay. That's easy. Power. Also pretty easy. We'll have a place to put our Drecos and a place to store some chlorine. And we can hopefully approach like digging out maybe even a couple more areas through utilizing this area. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I kind of want to put the checkpoint right up on here, but then I'm afraid they might not be able to just jump up right away. I'm not sure. Maybe I should have tested it out. We got idle dupes. We got idle dupes. I think that's going to be the theme of the playthrough. I think we're going to constantly have idle dupes. It's just going to be a thing. But yeah, these guys are going to need more oxygen. So for the time being, because I don't believe they have any algae over here. It says 8 tons, but that's not here, right? Is it? How would they possibly have 8 tons of algae? They haven't... That's got to be the other planet, right? Yeah, okay. Now it says 0. Okay. So they're gonna have to breathe polluted oxygen. Just for a little bit. Kind of a bummer. But it's fine. We'll just throw 2 of these right here and right here. Power for them. And that'll give them something to do. Also throw that ladder there. I can dig across here. Get this out. Stuff. There's stuff. It's polluted water. There's just so much polluted water everywhere you look. Okay, but this is... Oh, we lack super duper hard digging. I thought... Wait a minute. I thought Ruby had... Well, we can give it to Ruby. They just might get really stressed out. Ruby. Oh my gosh. Oh, down here. That makes more sense. Okay. Oh, I gave Ruby the construction. Okay, Bonnie doesn't... Ooh, Bonnie almost has a skill point, though, so soon TM for Bonnie. All right, then we can close this off, and we can deconstruct just the buildings of this. There we go. Oh, I feel like I lied. Let's cancel this one. Because they are going to need to get down here, so we can throw the ladder on this side instead. Don't want anyone stuck down there, that's for sure. And then let's think about some cooking for them. We're going to end up dropping water on our heads, I think, ultimately over here. But, I mean, that's somewhat unavoidable. But let's go ahead and place a grill up here and a fridge. Nothing too crazy, but, you know, get a few of the nicer things going. And then we're going to dig over to this geyser, but we're going to dig from the opposite side. I'm probably going to have to just decide that I don't really care about these germs. They are very slowly dying. And if we go down here, we have to kill these plug slugs. Man. Skill required operation. Did I not give my researcher the right skill? Marie? Why is it saying that? We've got 1 of 30. We've done some of it. Is it just... It's fine. I think the game might be starting to get a little bit confused. All right, let's close this in further. So I'm going to make a little infinite storage in here for this natural gas. And then we got to figure out where we want to put our natural gas power after we have that. That'll be exciting times. Take that out. Oh, okay, look at this. All right. It's going to be... We're just going to go for it. We got to build this first. This floor. But we can start digging into here. Oh, wait, no. We don't even want that kind of floor. We want farm tile. Well, we want a farm tile starting here. We can do this. And we need to put the bleach stone somewhere. I'm not sure what's a good permanent spot for that. I suppose we could put it right here in the water lock. That way it's close by. I mean, I guess. It's as good a spot as any, right? I wish it would quit saying this. I'm gonna just let it be, but I'm hoping that if I close the game and restart it, at least that would fix it at a minimum. Okay, so now we can get in here and go crazy. Not too crazy, but kind of crazy. And actually, I'm gonna not dig out this bottom tile. Try our best to be able to put a floor in. And then farm tiles, etc. And then 120 is right there. So let's cancel this. Or cancel. And this would be the end. Like that. So I'm thinking I might do 2 of these, which should get the majority. Well, we'll see. We'll just see how it all goes. Balm lily. Oh, we have okay, we have plenty of balm lily seeds. We don't really have to worry about that. You know what? I'm thinking maybe we approach this differently. I'm gonna cancel some of these and some of the roof. I'm thinking we end up closing up this chlorine vent from like utilizing the same station. And then maybe we get all of the chlorine and stuff. Oh man, do we bother with it? Yeah, let's do this. All right, so we cancel that. Man, there's way more chlorine in here though. There's 5 kilos. So maybe we should close up the ground level first. My only thought is maybe we should try to empty out. Here's what we could do. If we close in the ceiling, right, we could empty out this room area. And granted, we don't need it to be a vacuum. And it wouldn't be the end of the world. I gotta pause it because I see I have idle dupes. It wouldn't be the end of the world if we kind of just let the chlorine and maybe a tiny bit of oxygen stay in here. That would be fine. But I'm thinking maybe we turn this area into a vacuum. Get it all set. That way this part's all clear. And then we could... So I'm just gonna cancel. Honestly, I'm gonna cancel this. I'm always trying to deconstruct instead of cancel. There we go. I'm gonna cancel that. And instead, I'm gonna put a ladder down to here. We're gonna dig this out. And yeah, I'm going to store up all this chlorine. It's going to be a little bit tedious, but I'm going to do that so that we can make all this little area a vacuum. Then we'll close it up. We'll release some chlorine in here and maybe even some down here. And then we'll come up here a different way to get... Oh, you know what? Actually, well, we'll just see. We'll just see. Let's go see our idle dupes. All right. They're just vibing. They're just vibing. Now, do they have any filtration medium? No, I didn't think so. So they're just gonna have to be breathing polluted oxygen for now. Until we get this done over here. So, I guess we're taking out the plugs. Oh gosh, we did cause a cave-in. Let's do that. We can mop. All of the food can go in here, and we'll make everything just in case. It's a lot of recipes. And we can suppress current. Forbid mutants. Okay. Let's give them an egg cracker. So I know I don't want the plug slugs. Unless I maybe had a rancher and we could maybe at least just throw them in an empty room. I guess that wouldn't be the end of the world. We had an empty room for the plug slugs. Let's see who's over here. Bonnie's finally got that. Well, we can have a rancher in a little while, or we could send one over. That is always an option. We just have to keep an eye on our food and our oxygen, but I think we're okay for the moment. It's just that they're all gonna have yucky lungs, which isn't ideal, but it kind of just is what it is. Unfortunately. It's a mess over here. Oh, well, let's get more... Oh, wait, we put tables up here. All right, let's deconstruct this one. And let's deconstruct this. And then all the food will get moved to the actual fridge where we want it. Make that a 6. Priorities. Most everything should be a 5. Yes, good, good, good. I kind of want to swap these tiles out. Oh, you gotta deconstruct first? Okay, we won't do it then. I think we need 3, 6... Okay, yeah, we gotta plant more of these bog buckets. These take a lot of water. But I'm okay with it right now. Because I'm actively trying to use up a few of these water sources. I'm okay with it. Now let's get back to medium speed. I guess it doesn't hurt to just go ahead and plant the balm lilies. Actually, it does hurt because then they're going to be spending more time trying to plant stuff instead of building stuff when we would rather have stuff built right now. Just going to cancel and dig this out instead. There we go. And then let's make this bleach stone. Is that a consumable? Yes. Okay, we'll store the bleach stone in there. And the rest, well, I don't want to sweep yet. Oh, we got idle dupes. The gym's full. All right. The gym is full. Okay, we can close up this. That's only one tiny thing. I need more. I need more projects. We can't, if we dig for space here, we're just digging straight through chlorine, and same with, I guess we can have them dig up along here. We can get to space this way. Oh man, but to what purpose right now? Okay, they've built this. let's throw in a little bit of water here, but I gotta keep an eye on this. Oh, poor fishy. Also, there's always sweeping, but I bet all these bins are full. Now, I am aware that I could, you know, create an infinite storage or something, but I don't know. I kind of like the bins. Kind of like them. So maybe we just put a whole, like, row of bins up here. Little storage room. Why not? Also, the bins keeps things spread out. I just kind of prefer it. Okay, let's get this water. Okay, someone's bringing some. So I only need a tiny bit. Sweep that. Well, I need more than that. That was a tiny bit, but that was too tiny. All right, copy these settings. Paste. So now if they're not doing anything, they should at least be able to store things until all of these are full. As well as there's always the gym. Always have a gym. Come on, guys. There you go. Good work. I will do little, not infinite. Well, I mean, they are infinite, I guess, technically, but once I've got some actual builds, I'll probably have little areas where I dump materials and they don't get put away. Like, for instance, this gold volcano, eventually once it's tamed, I'll have the little taming area, the steam turbine on top, and then next to the steam turbine, I'm gonna have a little metal tile that I keep cold with the same cooling for the steam turbine, and that metal tile is where I'll drop the gold. And then I'll just let it sit there. I won't, you know, put that away. No reason to. But so eventually, in theory, all my systems will be like, will have their own little mini storage areas. I keep forgetting we gotta take the stoop on the other place. This might get us in trouble, but can't dig. Okay, Luddite is okay. Decorating, rocketry. Oh, rocket researching. That's actually really good. Yeah, we'll take Joshua. Joshua. The decreased machinery is not ideal for some rocket things, but other rocket things it doesn't matter for, so. Joshua. Welcome in, friendo. Now, we've got 5 dupes over here. Joshua, what was your other interest? Art? I guess you could be an artist for now. Or we do actually need a researcher over here. Not a great one, but what do you need to turn these on? Field research. I think we could give you field research. It's a bit silly to give them field research just for that when we could teleport someone over, but it's fine. There you go, Joshua. Now, other people need hats. You need your grilling hat. Otto, you never got your... You're gonna be rancher. Never mind. You don't get a hat. Ruby, you got demolition. You don't even have a hat. Probably because you're supposed to have digging, but you don't, so. All right, also Rowan got their ranching now. And Ashcan. I guess you're just a runner, Ashcan. You just never got your hat either. All right, schedule. Joshua. I'll come off pause. Joshua, you can go down here. No, I lied. Joshua, come to this one. And your priorities are going to be... You can research. So I guess we'll give you life support. And then we can remove it for Bonnie so that Bonnie can focus on some other things. Yeah, that seems good. Oh my gosh, just more mess. There's constant mess. And they're gonna break this too soon, probably. It's like we can't eat up this water fast enough. We really can't. All right, this is coming together, but I'm not sure why this part is specifically taking so long. Hey, we got our research. Okay, that is awesome, because now we can start building our little fish farm. In the meantime, we can definitely research some other stuff. This would be nice. Glass is always good. All right, so I'm gonna let things... I'm not missing a dupe, am I? No, we just took our dupe. But what did we get? We got a present. Yay, magma wedge. All right, cool. All right, so part of the reason that I wanted that filter is because one of them is going to go right here. Solid filter. Probably like this. And then we're gonna have this here. The door. I still need more water. Do I need to... I mean, come on, guys. I thought people were idle. We got idle people on the other planet. Oh, I want a rancher, but you know what? Until we get the rancher, we can at least go across here. We can dig this out, and we can make this a room to throw the plug slugs in eventually. And I guess we just dig... Oh... That almost lines up, but not quite, but that's okay. So we'll just dig across here like this. Oops. Same thing over here. There we go. Now no one's idle. Let's go. Okay. Oh, auto bottle's not on. That's why we're not getting any water. Gosh. Silly me. And I'll mark the rest of those. Okay, so this is going to separate out the fry eggs. Which reminds me that we could just go ahead and throw in some conveyor rail here. Okay, so this is going to pick up... I could just say any critter eggs. That shouldn't ruin it. Well, it's fry eggs, the gold fry eggs, and the tropical fry. Okay, so since we have all three, I'll just go ahead and select them individually. And then, well, we need a bit more water still. There will be a wall here, though. And then... Now, my last build, I had a little bit of an issue. A tiny bit of an issue with a couple things, so I want to figure out how to avoid that this time. Let's see. We're gonna have, under shipping, we're gonna have a conveyor chute right here. So this is gonna be the non-fry eggs. So any gold fry eggs or any of the tropical ones are gonna go into this top bit here. So that's these. And then they will always just fall in here and be in their little tile of water and be happy. However, for the fry eggs, we want to sometimes be able to send some of them over to our other tank, which we're going to put over here and which will be larger. I normally wouldn't bother making it too large, but I want to be able to increase our numbers of Paku a little bit more quickly than I normally do since we have so many dupes. Gotta keep them fed. And so... Oh man, this makes me want to just break through all of here. I mean, it's not that much chlorine. A part of me says just do it. Oh, little grub. So cute. Oh, this is almost out of water. Good to know. I think we'll say iron. I didn't say iron ore to iron because, like, normally I say forever do all of it, but since we already found an iron volcano, I want to try to conserve some of our ore if we can, since ore actually becomes more rare than the refined metal later in the game. All right, so long story short, we can still have this here. And then we want to do another door here that we will sometimes lock. I think my last build, I'm just going to do this. And I think this will be fine. My last build, I think I had the next door right here, right next to the original door. And maybe that was what was causing issues. So it would break, but I never could actually catch it breaking. One of those situations. So I'm never quite sure of what exactly happened. I just know that sometimes I had more fish than I wanted. But I could never figure out exactly why that was happening. Oh no, too much. Too much. Oh gosh, now we gotta try to mop it. All right, deconstruct it. And I'm gonna have to be ready to just cancel the mop as soon as they're done with that little section that's actually up there. So I don't want them mopping up this tile. Okay, good job. Perfect. Wow, that couldn't be more perfect. Is this real life? Okay, maybe they can't actually steal from this tile from up here. I wasn't sure, but there's no way I timed that perfectly, so they must not be able to steal from there, from that angle. All right, so another door. Over here. Oh, I think I put the wrong kind of door. They'll fall through this one. They'll fall through this one. Now we gotta deconstruct that. I meant to build the airlock door. Can't remember if it was mechanized or not. I think it was manual. I'm not sure if it matters though. Oh, maybe it should. Maybe that was why I got too many in. Maybe I did use a manual airlock and it wasn't opening fast enough. Yeah, that could be. That could have caused the problem. All right, I think I said to deconstruct that. Let's make sure we do that. And then we're gonna throw in some auto sweepers. Need one right here. I gotta deconstruct this. Meep. Oh, you're narcoleptic. Okay, well. And our research. Okay, I'm loving having this next bit of research available to me. I'm not sure that I strictly care what we get next. So I think I'll just start, well, I'll just start grabbing whatever. And I need to clean this area out. But apparently sand has nowhere to go. This polluted dirt has nowhere to go. Ah, these guys look hungry though. Okay, hold up. Let's click through all this stuff because that stuff drives me crazy. I can put an automatic dispenser in here for the polluted dirt and make it sweep only. That way if we ever sweep up any, it'll get moved in here. I like that plan. Okay. Auto sweeper time. One goes here, one goes down here. I need to use this water up. Hopefully they can just use it up in research. Oh wait, they can't because I chose a research that we've already done, the part that takes water. All right, let's do this instead. Okay, this will be sweep only. Organic polluted dirt. That has somewhere to go. Perfect. Now, I can't close this up too much before I put in things like power and whatever. So we've got the conveyor rails in, at least for that part. but we didn't get the conveyor rails in for this next section. So this is gonna be for the like meat and eggshells. And I think I will just bring this along. Well, you know what? I just won't close up anything yet. So I'm gonna have another conveyor loader over here for the eggs. Maybe I'll just put it right here. And then that will be going along the same line. Be sorted with the eggs. And then for the sweeper, we're probably gonna have to put that more in the middle this time, since we're gonna build a bigger tank. So this should work, because this tile won't be here anymore. I need to construct that tile. Yeah, that'll cover quite a large space. Oh my gosh, is it 99 already? This is crazy. Someone's idle. Is it over here? No, it's 35. That's over here. Copy settings. Okay, it's already pasted. My bad, my bad. They're doing so good. Do they have any more skills? Not yet. Dang it. Should we take the friend? Oh no, I'm nervous. Until we get the electrolyzer, I don't want to jump the gun on taking any dupes. Although I think I will take the friend over a random dupe. It seems better. Okay, we could put in, let's see. Under food, we could throw in a critter drop off. Just be ready for that once we do have the rancher to move in the plug slugs. And what else? There's not much else. What's wrong? Oh gosh, they are not happy over here. Joshua, what do you got? Food poisoning, yucky lungs, hungry, and yucky lungs again. How'd you get food poisoning? Come on. All right. We got pips. We got arbor trees. We could start an arbor tree farm. That would actually be really cool. I think they could continue to dig over here. Let's see what's over here. There you go, guys. We got bees down here. Which is never good. Well, actually, it's kind of good, but I'm not entirely certain how we're going to deal with them. Oh, yes. We have almost a ton of plastic already. This Draco, I guess they just want to hang out up there. They don't want to roam around. That's fine. Okay, how's this coming? All right, looking good. So these must not say that they can take filtration medium. They should be able to. They should be able to. Honestly, so should all these. It's just not the preferred place to put it because a lot of places actually need the filtration medium. Like here. But these should be priority 4, and they are. So, yeah, it's fine. Okay, we gotta get power wires in here. We got a whole mess of them to do. Along up here as well. Other than that, I don't think they need any smarts. So I think once we have power wires in, we can start closing in a few bits. This airlock is what needs smarts, so we'll just do this for right now. We'll do an automation wire in gold. That comes over here. Actually, it comes down to here because we don't want it in the door, that other door. This ladder can be deconstructed. And once we built all of that and this area is clear, we can close this room up. And so this room we shouldn't need to touch again. Poor fish is still flopping. No one here has demolition because I sent the demo person to the other colony. Oops, my bad. Rummage in there. Dig a bit. You know, why not? Okay, and this is done too. Okay, so I should have been paying closer attention. So I may regret this, but I think I'm just going to use a canister filler in here. Oh, but I could use like 3 of them. Yeah. I may regret this. But I like how the canister filler automatically sorts it for you. They may not be able to reach down here. Let's put that there. They're idle over on our muddy planet. Well, they're still doing some projects. I guess we're just gonna have, you know what? We could hook up, let's do a gym. Let's just throw this down. Why not? There you go. You know, we could even put a ceiling light up here. And power it with this, so it's only lit when someone's running? Who cares? Doesn't really matter. That'll give them something to do. It'll also keep me from knowing when they're truly idle. Which maybe isn't the best, but at least they'll stay busy. Alright, we're very close to cycle 100, guys. We are very close. I kind of can't even believe I made it this far on my first try for this challenge. So at this point, no matter what happens, I'm going to be pretty happy with my first attempt. But I mean, obviously, I'm hoping that I can get the whole thing done. It'd be pretty cool. Well, that's 100 cycles, which is an achievement. That's our research complete. So we're going to call it there for today, guys. Thank you so very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys next time.